All right, we're with Danvers football, and let's begin on the season, guys. Owen, some thoughts on what's happened so far for you guys this season?
Well, beginning of the season, we kind of started out slow, going 0-2, and then we haven't lost since, so we definitely figured some stuff out and kept rolling.
Okay.
Win after win.
Yeah, Travis, what would you say?
First 2 weeks, it didn't go our way, but we kind of learned from that a lot. Learned from those experiences, and since then haven't looked back, and just been getting the job done.
Logan, any thoughts on adjustments that the team has been making since the start?
The team, we made more of a physical run approach. We have our two biggest linemen obviously taking care of business. They're getting up to linebackers. They're working on the D-line. And we have Owen, who obviously is going to make plays. Our running scheme has just improved so much.
What can you tell me, Kevin?
I feel like as a team, we've come together more. After those first rough 2 games, we all kind of sat together. We're trying to figure out what we need to do to improve. And we decided just to go harder in practice and make sure to keep our heads during the game. And that's the biggest thing that's changed for us, staying calm and just getting the job done.
Adam?
I think kind of after, 2 hard-fought losses and going 0-2, week 3 we had a hard-fought win, and that really kind of just turned all the momentum. Just haven't looked back, working hard.
I'm going to have you guys maybe talk about a highlight from the season, a game, a play, anything like that. Do you go to that game you were just mentioning, Adam?
Week 3, Owen getting the 2-point conversion to win the game. That, I think, kind of just sparked a fire in our team, and we've won 4 games in a row, and, it's hard work and practice. Team bonding's really good, just all working hard.
Same moment, or you have another moment, Kevin?
Moment. Most recently, we played Swampscott. It was a long game, tough win, good win, great team. And we had this drive in the fourth quarter. It was 10-minute, 55-minute drive. We just ran the ball all the way until we got a touchdown. And I feel like as teams just showed what we're about, just how hard we're working, and how hard we work to win these games.
Logan?
My moment is actually from after a loss against Salem. We came together. We practiced, and we decided that we needed to change so many things offensively, defensively, be more physical, and we ended up doing that and getting a win the following week.
Yeah, great examples, you guys. Travis?
I'd say go back to the game Adam was talking about when we took the ball in Reading, and we were facing 14-7 deficit, and we got the ball back 2 minutes to play, and we ended up putting in the end zone, and I think that moment really sparked something under us as a team, and since then I think it's been all good from there. So.
Owen, a moment or two that you would call out?
I agree with Adam and Trav. That game was amazing. Reading has always been a tough opponent for us.
Yeah.
That was the first time this group has beaten them, so it felt really good to beat them finally.
Tell us about this 2-point conversion we've heard about here.
Yeah, it was interesting. We ran a toss option play, and we ran it earlier in the game on the first drive, and he kept the toss, and could have got a first down, but I told him on the sideline, I was like, that toss is there. I'm open.
Yeah.
There's nobody there. So we ran it last play of the game, and he threw it to me and caught it for the touchdown or 2-point conversion.
Travis, don't you listen to him enough? What's the deal here?
I thought I had something on the first one.
Well, you've learned. You guys are learning as the season goes on. All right, Owen, now I'm going to have you guys are going to talk about each other. Owen, tell me about Travis. What kind of a player is he? What can you share with us?
Like I was talking about earlier, how I was talking to him on the sideline about that play. He's always listening to me.
It's easy for you to say that now, right?
I give him constructive criticism. He takes it. He works on it in game, and I see him throughout the game running so much betterly. He just improves as the game goes on.
All right, Travis, you're up next. Tell me about Logan here, this guy over here.
I mean, a lot of good stuff to say. First, known him a long time. He's a great friend. But as a football player, he's a real hard-nosed football player. It's a lot of respect for that. Puts his head down, does what he has to do. He does what the coach is asking him to do at a very high level. And he's a player you can always count on. And I feel like that's huge in the type of offensive defenses we run. And just being able to trust him, throwing the ball to him, or if he's blocking. And when I'm on the sideline and he's on defense, it's good to know that he's going to do what he has to do. So that's big for us.
Well, Logan, speaking about looking up, you got to look up to this guy here to your side, 6'5", Kevin. What can you tell me about him?
Well, apart from his frame, I mean, obviously you can tell he's super powerful, but that's not the best part about him. His best part is like his technique and fundamentals. You can see him pass pro, shoots his hands perfectly, gets his step, gets his base. I mean, in pass protection, it's insane to see how much he's improved. But also run blocking, his technique is insane. You need him down block, he'll get the guy down. You need to kick out, he'll get him out. He'll square his hips. And also on defense, he has super good finesse game. He can shoot his hands. I mean, his hips are super loose. You can see him get all over the field, and his speed alone is just super incredible for his size.
Yeah. Kevin, you actually talked about in track, you do some sprinting, right?
Yeah.
So add on to that, what you just heard there.
Oh, well, track, I was in the winter, I knew I had to get faster after my sophomore year. I had a knee injury, and I'm like, this is bad, I have to get better, I had to rehab it. And I started sprinting, and eventually I got to be a varsity sprinter for the winter team, and got third place a few times. It was good.
Nice.
And
Well,
I want this guy, Adam.
Yeah, tell us about Adam.
I've never seen somebody put their head down and just work as hard as him. There's nobody on this team that I've seen just care so much about improving themselves. He was a freshman, he was not great. Not everyone was, but he worked so hard. He became such a great player and a great leader, especially. His leadership skills have improved so much. And he works so hard. He's the strongest kid in the team. I think he's the strongest kid in the NEC. And he has become such a leader, such a force on the field as well, on and off the field. Great player, great person.
And a wrestler too, right?
And he's one of the best heavyweight wrestlers that you'll see.
Yeah. All right, Adam. Said some nice things about you here. We're going to circle around here. You got to talk here about Owen. We're going to back down on the left there. So what can you tell me?
I think just the number one thing, he's a great leader, super selfless guy, always, coaching up when he can, giving tips, leading. He's just a natural born leader. On the field, just one of the best athletes I've ever met in my life. Super, just agile, always making plays. Just doing him, and he does it at such a high level. It's just incredible.
All right, guys, we're going to close it out here. We're going to go down the line one last time here, but give me a shout out to one of your teammates who's not here in the room right now.
I'm going to shout out number 50, Luca Perez. Came here last year, moved from Brazil, and he's started a couple games at D tackle this year, and super athletic kid, a lot of heart, and he's a hard worker. He's putting a lot of work in.
Not on the soccer team, though, huh?
No, not on the soccer team.
Kevin?
This kid, his name's George DeBoule. He's a little guy, but I wouldn't want to mess with him at all. He's one of our linebackers now. He hits really hard for someone his size. He hits harder than some of the big guys on our team. And he's worked so hard to get where he is. He started out just playing JV, not doing nothing special. And this year, something just flipped in his head. His junior year, he's just a stud now. Great player, playing varsity, I think he's playing Mike, an outside backer, going off the edge, hitting quarterbacks. Great player now, and he works so hard.
Logan, who might you call out to?
Number 23, Marco Betancourt. This is technically his first year playing high school football, and he's starting for us at fullback. He's getting reps in several D-line positions. Just super physical, hard worker, and he embodied the spirit of the team this year.
Travis?
Number 70, Joseph Nugent. He's played about every position you could possibly play in high school, he's my size. Not a really big guy, or at least frame-wise, but he converted to lineman this year because we had some unfortunate injuries, and it's been huge for us. He's done his job well, and yeah.
Owen, we started with you, and we'll wrap up with you.
I'd like to shout out Owen Shambar. He's played defensive back for us, that nickel position. He's also played a little bit of running back, and he's just stepped up huge for us on defense this year and last year. He's been put on the toughest guy to go lock him up all game. We had him working defense last week against Swampscott, shut him down. He's just been great on defense so far this year.
Are there any other Owens on the team? No, is that it?
There is one more.
Yeah.
We'll play, he's a freshman? Something like that? Yeah.
Gentlemen, great job. Thanks so much.
Thank you.